I positioned my mic in a slightly different place, so I'm hoping this will make a difference. So it might be louder, because my voice always seems to be extremely quiet. So I've moved the mic extremely close to my mouth, so I may get a bit of heavy breathing. If so, I apologise deeply, truly, to you in person. Now I just got to remember where I was. We're progressing nicely along. We're chatting towards Apollo. We installed Artemis into a simulation rather than actually kill him. Or so, well, not kill him, to end his life. We had the option to end his existence and put him to sleep, and you know, or we could actually, yes, we're actually going here, that's right, or actually put him in a simulation to keep him alive. So we've got to visit this observatory marked by null. As a task for me, they feel something is happening in the galaxy, some great unravelling of the threads that keep reality bound together. I aim to investigate and going around the Sentinels where they cannot. Right. So let's jolly well walk over here. Or should I say run over here? Because they always deposit you on the wrong side for some reason, those landing pad things. Why are they always on the other side? So we've got to run all the way around to the front. It's totally beyond me, but that's probably why it's called Beyond. There we are, let's start with a silly joke. And the door opens before I even get up to it. And the space station ones don't open until they're right in your face. Again, why is that? Not that I'm complaining at all in any way, shape or form. And of course, don't forget the old Rubik Cube here. Does give you some navigation. Oh, it actually gave me something else. This time give me nanites instead of navigational data. This is not going to give me any plant stuff, is it? Nope. Right then. Where is the old thing? Right, we got an observatory here. So let's enter this. Noel's prediction was correct. The terminal is curiously open. The logs ready for me to read. This observatory appears to be functioned. I will repeat that. This observatory appears to have functioned as a salvage station, manned by a GEC specialist, a translator. They were accused of questioning things that should not be questioned, of sowing the seeds of dissent. This posting was meant as a punishment. It appears that this posting was the making of them. They found strange things in the wrecks, aberrations, data that spoke of worlds that do not exist, and events that did not happen. The GEC went out to investigate one such craft, the life signature of a Korvac still on board. They never returned. Is this how Nada and Polo met? Is this how my friends found each other? There is a signal on the console, a warning on repeat. 16 short bursts of data in a loop. Just like how we started the game. Remember, we had 16, 16, 16. So we're going to extract these coordinates. I extract coordinates for the distress signal. A crashed vehicle awaits me on another world. Wow. So a crashed vehicle. Another one. Now we sold the last one, unfortunately. Or should I say, we traded it in. Because you can't sell them. You can only trade them in. Now this is the old Atlas. Now I've got the Atlas Pass, but I haven't got Atlas Pass 2. So I presume when we get Atlas Pass 2, we're actually able to craft it. Oh, that's not the door, apparently. I can't remember how I got it in actually, but I was able to. I think I was able to buy it. I think. And of course, because we're on the wrong side, we've got to fly over the top. Oops, we can go over there if we want. Let's try that, shall we? Yeah, let's run along the top. Let's have some fun. Because fun is the name of the game. In our rest moments. Where's the actual... There we are, there's the old save thing. Plus there might be some materials here, and there's also one of these. Hang on. Can I not? Oh, I cannot. My image is full, so that makes things rather difficult. Right, we're always running out of inventory space, of course, as usual. Have we got our... Yes, we have. So what I'm going to do here to reduce the... And it's actually working now, because when we were playing last time, the up thing, you know, on this thing, when you push up it gets this, it wasn't actually working. It's rather a bit of a pain, so that's why one of the reasons we had to crash out when we did. So I'm going to craft a warp cell, but I'm not going to use it yet, because you never know, I may change ships. So I don't want to waste, because if you swap a ship for another one, you lose whatever fuel is in your hyperdrive. So just in case that happens, we're not going to do that, because that will be insane. No, it's not. Right, now we can get what's in this container. An ion battery, which of course would come in handy. We're also going to pick this up, and then we're going to wander. Should I say, I could always repeat the words of that famous poet, although I cannot recall his name. I'd wandered lonely as a cloud. I can't remember the rest, unfortunately. And we are going to, where are we going to go? Visit the crash site. So let's have a look, hunt for this crash site, because we may get a free ship. And it looks like it's off planet. Bit of a pain. Let me just, let me just see first of all if we've discovered a lot of the stuff on this planet. For some reason we're down here. We only got 2 of those to find. We could upload these. I'm going to upload these like so, just like that, and I'm going to upload these, or that one should I say, and then we're going to flick to the other one and upload those, because these all give us money, you see, and money is the name of the game. But what part of it is money, but also story, plus building a lovely base, all those kinds of things. Right, we've done all that. Okay. There's supposed to be a patch due at some point. There we are. We've got our nanite cluster thingies. I'm going to have a look, one more look to see if I can find the other. Oh look, we could always land on one of these. Why don't we try that, shall we? Let's land on one of these, just for the sheer enjoyment. Too high? How can I be too high? I'm off the ground because we got a floating. How does this work? A floating rock above the. Obviously, there's something magical holding it up. But of course, it's a strange world. We're in a strange world, and anything can happen at any moment. Was that something new I just caught down there, or am I dreaming? Dreaming? Is that the word? Dreaming? Dreaming. Let's be precise. Right, we're looking for red dots. So let's first of all look for red dots. There may be some red dots. My goodness me, how did life get up here and still survive? That is the question. That's indeed a very good question. How do they get up here where they cannot ever get down and yet still survive? Well, that is something that's going to haunt me for the rest of my days. Probably not, actually. But I'm going to hunt for more dots. And I can't see a single dot. Is there any life up in the air? There's no life up in the air either. So I'm going to be lucky and get this special award-winning 2,000 million. Where are we? What do we get for actually getting these 5 creatures? 250 nanites. If it was money, I would think about it, but since we're not getting money, what is this here? Cobalt? Dihydrogen, sorry. Let's get it right. Now, these things, floating crystals, are tetracobalts, but unfortunately we cannot pick this up because we have no room. This is a little bit. See, we could sell these. That might be a good idea. That might be prudent. You say that word a lot, prudent. See, that our Atlas Pass still hasn't run out yet. It seems to be indefinite now compared to the old game. where you just have to keep making them every time you use one. But not anymore, because they have reduced the grind in this game to a degree. So it's much better. Not quite so grindy as it was. So we can enjoy the game in all its vastness that it is now for much longer. It's more interesting, which I'm all for. So we're heading to this spot here. Hopefully we're not going to go through the planet. We're going to be rather close. But no, we're fine. I always wonder when I see a planet part way through, you know, is it actually right through, or is it actually beyond? And obviously, because it's called No Man's Sky Beyond, it's obviously going to be beyond. I'm going to keep using that beyond over and over, multiple times. And I'm going to turn around so we're facing the right way up. We could go in upside down. That'd be rather fun. I may even do that at some point. Should we do a barrel roll? I hope this one's not all cloudy and miserable when we get to the bottom, because we've had a job to see the ground half the time. Oh, look at this. There's a crash freighter. It's a big freighter. It's not an actual normal one. It's a crash freighter. So we're going to lock onto the old beam here so that we're pulled in. Wonder why it's pulled us here, we ask. Or because there are lots of things, goodies to pick up, but the trouble is I've got a full inventory. So that's not going to happen, is it? Right. The wreck of the Ledabu 6. Crew manifest missing. Limited data available. Oh, I need one log encryption key. Oh. Well, how do I get one log encryption key? It's difficult to say. How do I get that? Oh, wait a minute. I've got a search for secure container. There's a cargo pod. Oh, this is bad. So what I'm going to have to do is drop this thing, buy me ship, and I'll try not to forget it. Please don't forget it. What am I doing? What am I doing? Let's drop it here. I'm going to put something in it as well, so we get a little bit more space as well. I'm going to whack that in as well. And I'm also going to put, let me see, what can we put in? Something that won't cause us too much agony. I'm going to put ferrite dust in, but I'm not going to do anything with it. But that will clear a few slots, because we got to pick up some keys, if I remember rightly, because I know this game to a certain extent quite well. So we're going to pick up these, and then we're looking for a large one. See, we're looking for a large cargo thing. I think that's what we're looking for. There could be a Pacific one. Oh, that's that one. So we're having a look to see if there's any storage container of great importance. That seems to be the way to go. I could get that one as well while we're at it. And there's another cargo pod over there. So let's go for this one. Some of these things are really hard to get to. Unfortunately, they're like under the ground and inaccessible. Like here, for instance, it's rather inaccessible, isn't it? So I'm going to try and dig under, see if we get any success. Whether we do is another matter. This is not looking very good at the moment, is it? See, how do you get under there? How do you get that? I mean, how do you have it? Really difficult, isn't it? There must be a way through this structure. We may have to smash this door open. I think we have got to smash. We could smash it with our hand. That would hurt us severely. Oh, where'd it go? It's up there. Oh, there. Oh, look, there it is. So that was worth doing, wasn't it? Right, I'll see you now. Hopefully, we've got the right things to unlock this thing, and luckily we have. What's this? Oh, of course, it's a radiation leak. We forgot about that. Always, as soon as you open those things, There's always a radiation leak, because obviously they're held together by radiation. Right, we've read the log. Read the log of the crash freighter. Hang on, do we need more than one? I pressed that wrong button, didn't I? It's becoming kind of a habit. The observer's log, so I've got to look at the crash crater. Now, can I use this log description thingy now that I've got one of the thingies? So, crewman, limited data available. We have the encryption key. So now we're going to unlock it. I do not know who will read this message. I do not know if anything will survive. Oh, sorry. Let me do it in a proper voice. I think it maybe suit this. I do not know who will read this message. I do not know if anything will survive. But I must die as I lived. I will record it all, even in the face of oblivion. Which, of course, is a wonderful game by Bethesda. Let's be serious. The swarm came to every world. The drones acted erratically, not attacking, just watching. Time passed, and the Sentinels did not seem so much of a threat anymore. They were peaceful now, we thought. We had been forgotten. We were wrong. Damn, we need another one. Right, we need another one. So obviously we obviously need 3 then, don't we? I saw 3 earlier. So we need 3 of these things. Let's collect 3 then, shall we? Let's hope there is 3. Well, there's one there. The trouble is, one of them is really difficult to find, but we may have to crash through a door to get there. So there could be some way in it somewhere. Through some crashed bit. Oh no, we could be alright here actually. We could actually get straight through. He said hopefully. Although we've got to find which end is the opening, because it could be anywhere. It could be this side, it could be the other side. I think it could be this side. I got a feeling it's this far side here, which is on the far side of the other side. Which is up there, I think. Yeah, I think it's up that way. So let's expose the whole thing. Could be right at the other side. Let's go up there. It's rather claustrophobic down here. Now I'm kind of stuck now. Where am I? Am I looking up, down, up and around? I've got no idea where I am now. Where are we? Where's the hole? There it is. Right, let's hope we've got the means to do this. We have, thank God. Oh yeah, of course, yeah, we've got the old leak. So let's get out of here as fast as possible. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We're in severe trouble. We need to get out of here as fast as possible. Where's the way out? Where's the way out? I ask myself. Oh my God, where's the way out? I don't know the way out. There's no way out. Oh, quick. Quick. Let's get the hazard protection. I've lost the way out all of a sudden. Where's the way out? It's down here. Up here. Is it up there? Oh God, let me get out there. I mean, I can't remember where I came in, to be honest. Oh, come on. Shield down. Right, let's get out of here. Let's get out. Out. Jeez. Horrid stuff. Horrid. And now I've almost killed myself. My shield is dead. Jeez. We've got to find 3, obviously. So we found 1. Hopefully it'll carry on from where it left off. We don't have to do the 3 again. Otherwise we could be in severe difficulty here. There's another storage box. Let's hope there's enough boxes. Otherwise we're going to be in a bit of trouble, aren't we? Nasty radiation. I might have to do my health here as well. The old... Well, I hope I don't run out of this stuff. I really don't. Right. Oh, there's another door here. So it's slanged slightly. I don't think Beyond the next update had this. Where we had to bash down doors, but it's a lot better actually than it was. Let's hope we don't run out of ionized whatever. Right, another encryption log. So we want one more. Let's run for it as well, because it's going to give us trouble. Right, let's go for the other one. Let's hope each one disappears as we do it. Otherwise we could be doing the same one over and over again. And let's hope there's one more. Let's hope they've spawned another one, just like the other one. And there it is, thank God. Thank God for that. Let's hope it's not the same one as before. Whoops. Now down there. Hopefully this one's just in the ground right ahead of us. Good. Wrong one. Of course, again, it could be the wrong side. And knowing our luck, it'll be the wrong side. So I'm going to expose the whole top bit. See if it can give us a clue. That didn't help at all. So we'll just go all the way around it. So we've got some idea where we're going. Could be this side, couldn't it? What else would make it so difficult? would have been easier if it was just facing us the right way. So we may have to bash through here. Oops, that's not bashing through here, is it? Kind of didn't work very well then. So let's expose a little bit more of this structure so we can get through. And then of course we've got to get out. So it might be a good idea to put the torch on here so I can see where the hell I'm going. So it's through here. Oh, and it will be the wrong way around, wouldn't it? Of course it would. Making things rather awkward, isn't it? Could be up there. Hang on, let's have a look at where actually the picture is. It's on the far side, right, look at it. On the far side of beyond. Which is beyond the other side of the beyond. It's just there, and then we'll just make sure we know where the exit is so we can rapidly depart from this. Right, okay, we've got to go up there and then to the left. So let's do that, and let's hope we got the correct ingredients. Thank goodness. Okay, run. Run before the old radiation smacks us to pieces. There we go, we're safe. Right, now what have we got? How many have we got now? Where are we? Log encryption data, we have 3. So technically, we should have enough. We think, we hope. We sincerely hope so. So let's try it now. It means we've probably got to do the first one again. So technically, we should be able to do this now. Or it may just carry on from where we left off. Ship logs requested, accessing, read log 1. They struck as one, an attack somehow coordinated across unfathomable distances, with a fury exceeding all prior skirmishes. The Sentinels annihilated all biological life within the universe in a span of 54.2 standard minutes. That's not very long, is it? Only I remained. The Korvax stood with me in the end. To their credit, they concealed me within their flotilla as they headed towards the center. Let's continue. Log integrity compromised. Patching. So this, they are coming now. The screams of my friend resonate in every hall, every corner. The Sentinels have found me. I told Nada to leave. I told them what we already know, all of us. We are not alone. Even if I die, Nada will find me again in any other universe. 10, just like me. 1,000, 1,000,000. We are not alone, for every soul is many. Even in the face of 16, we must declare that we lived. We existed, no matter the horror of the end. They are at my door. And then too late. Error, unexpected log, termination. Leave. Well, do you know, I don't remember how... Last time I played, I think it was next. Or maybe just before next. Don't remember any of this, so I think this is new stuff. Okay, it's freighter salvage. Salvage materials from the wreck. Transmit the freighter's log to Null and speak with Null at the hollow terminus. So how do we do that? We gotta go over there. Let's check our log just to make sure that. So we've got to activate another one. It's kind of getting. I wouldn't say repetitive. Would I say that? That would be rather cruel to say it's repetitive. It's not repetitive. Well, it is a bit repetitive. Let's be honest. Now we may have to. We may not have enough this up. Oh, we have. Good. Right, let's keep this going. This is rather exciting. I want to find what happened in the end. I hope I'm following the story. Because sometimes, you know, when you got a lot of story, you can sometimes forget. You know, it's hard to piece it all together sometimes. And what with me having an old brain, I'm not the greatest at piecing things together. Right, we're going to land on the old terminus again. There we go. We have a nice bleeping sound. Oh, it was a hailing channel. It's Artemis. I escaped, traveller. I escaped. One moment I was running from them, the stars shifting, terrible smiles within the dark. And the next I was here, well, wherever here is. This new world has a sun, has life. It's beautiful. But I think anything would be beautiful after the months spent in that awful place. I'm ready to get going now, though we'll do what we did before. Hey, hang on, I'll read that again. I'm ready to get going now, though we'll do what we did before, except there will be no shifting stars to stop us this time. If you bring this star chart to a nearby system, I'm sure we'll find each other soon. Artemis is unaware of everything. They do not know that they died, that I made a choice to bind their soul within a simulated solar system. We could tell him the truth. Of course it may kill him, I mean, or we can continue deception. I think I'm going to tell him the truth. I'm a truthful guy. How do I tell them the world is not real, even if I save them from death? I took their dreams away from them. They are limited to a single system, and they will never meet a kindred soul. Present positives. Alright, we'll present positives. I tell Artemis everything, from the moment I discovered their grave to the final upload of Artemis's soul to a simulated solar system. Artemis thinks I was joking at first, but as I try to tell them the positives that this simulation is a Korvax relic that no explorer has ever seen before, they just stare at me. Not surprised. I will never forget how their smile falters. After a few more questions they tell me they need some time to think about what I've said. So we'll end it. I think he's a bit upset. He's rather upset, I think. So I've got to transmit the freighter's log to Null, or summon the spacer on me to tell Nara about Artemis. Not another choice. Isn't it nice to have a choice? So we're going to transmit it, obviously. Does that make sense? Just having a quick look in case there's anything new that we haven't discovered, seen. In fact, let's look if there are any creatures first of all, because there might be a red dot somewhere. And we'll look in the sky as well, and there's a note, as they say in Northern England. There's a note. Right then, let's get the encrypted data. It's not, and actually it's the navigation data. Anything on the floor we're picking up. There is some carbon to pick up. One piece, at least. So let's get that. It's always worth going in here and picking up these little pieces. This could be some nanites. It is some nanites. And of course look on tables, because sometimes they have a little button there, which can also contain nanites and sometimes navigational data, or sometimes money, in fact. Oh, there's a creature. Please let it be a new one. No, it's not. It's an old one. Oh, wanted. Kind of didn't like my train thing, did he? I'm going to shoot it because he was going to cause me harm. And I don't want to shoot him, but I'm afraid I didn't have any choice. He attacked me. Here we go with the old rusted metal. We'll stick it on the freighter because we don't want to carry bags and bags of that everywhere. And what do we get? We get... Could be that I'm full. By heck, I am full. So let's find something to fill up. What are these worth? Do you know what? Call me a fool. Although, actually, I might even drop that. Is there anything I can drop? I've got quite a lot of carbon, so I could drop the condensed carbon. That's quite easy to make, isn't it? Let's drop that. And then we might get out what we're supposed to be getting. It's a Viking effigy. Sorry, a Viking effigy. And this probably won't let us have it because... Oh, it will. Oh, so that's marvellous. That's wonderful. That's great. Have I still got the this thing on me? Keep jumping around all this stuff, doesn't it? 1 minute's up there, next minute's down there. It just puts it in a spare slot every time. So let's pop up here. I'm trying to keep this, you know, trying to be not too silly. Without ruining the old plot and the whole story. Yeah, we've got to keep this very serious, this story. Very serious. We must try and treat it with more respect. Just that I'm a funny guy and I like to mess around with the old humour. So excuse me if I just go a little bit too far sometimes. Don't know where I'm going. I think there's another up. We don't climb stairs. We just shift our way up like this. Okay, we're going to transmit this freighter's log to null. Or we could have done the other thing, but we're not going to do that because that would be mean flying up in the sky. Hollow terminus activated. Multiple signal sources available. The tower hosts a powerful transmitter designed to facilitate holographic communication. Yes, we've heard that before. So let's speak to Null. He's whipped over there. And here's Null. A strange looking creature. So Null, let's speak to old Null. What did you find out there? Tell me everything. Let's share our discoveries with him. I tell Null of the freighter and its recordings, how it spoke of a world where the Sentinels eliminated all life, leaving only a traveller and a single Korvac entity. I choose my words with care. You think I do not know who that Korvac entity is? Do not be so naive, traveller. Do you think anything you have read is a surprise to me? But I had to be sure of what I suspected. I know it now. The Atlas is with you. You could not see these things if it did not wish it. That freighter was a wreck from a parallel universe. There are countless such places within our multiverse, dimensions where things happen differently, but there are 3 exceptions to this. The Atlas is omnipresent in all, a singular being with a singular perception. The Sentinels move between dimensions at will. Ask about the Sentinels, shall we? They served the Atlas once. Sorry. Just clear my throat. They were guardians of reality, defenders of civilization. They hunted for errors within the universe, preventing destruction and loss of life. The annihilation recorded in that log, well, something must have been quite wrong for them to do a thing like that. So let's ask about the Atlas then. The Atlas created all life, and the Sentinels defended it, searching for anomalies within that creation. That they annihilated an entire universe, well, something must have been quite wrong for them to do a thing like that. After a time, the Sentinels ended their service to the Atlas. Ask how they know. I have been alive for a very long time, traveller. I know as much as you would know. Had you seen the things that I have seen? It was the travellers who corrupted existence. Our arrival was meant to herald a glorious age, but we made a terrible mistake. I committed an act beyond forgiveness, and from this deed paradise was lost. But something is different in this cycle. The walls between universes, they grow thin. Nada knows this, but they keep their head in the sand. We must learn what we can from each species before we decide what to do. Visit a Viking station and speak with them. I will translate. So Noel's going to translate for us, so that'll make things a lot easier. It's getting more and more interesting, isn't it? I'm trying to piece all the bits together in my head, and it's proving rather difficult. I'm sure you worked it all out. Well, we won't know until we reach the end, will we? Let's be honest. So I'm going to take the easy way out and just drop down here. Try not to break my legs. Please, I want a new one. I want at least one or two more. Because we're trying to get these extra nanite things. But there's still no red dots. And there's still no birdies flying up in the sky. So it looks like we're not going to do it again. Okay, right, there should be a save point over here, yes? So let's do that. Let's take the quick run method. There's nothing to find here. Somebody's broke into that already. And record this new place. Do you realise all the time I've been playing No Man's Sky, I have not used the signal booster once. Have I got a signal booster on me, actually? Let's have a look. I have got a signal booster. You know, it's about time I use that signal booster, isn't it? Where are we? There it is. Let's use this signal booster, because we've got all these navigational data and we're not using it. I can't look for drop pods, unfortunately, because I haven't found the drop pod data yet. Outpost signal detection online, navigational subroutines online, exosuits upgrade unit detection online. Please select navigational task. Well, I'm going to locate a nearby structure because that's all the only alternative we had. So it's going to do a planetary sweep, which has been initiated. And this will find structures of all different shapes and varieties. It could be a manufacturing, it could be a storage place, it could be a one of those unknown building, unknown sort of. It's a resource depot, which is. Oh, sorry. I turned the light on. It's a resource thingy, which is it has valuable containers full of goodies that we could break into if we wanted to reach the wrath of the Sentinels. And as we're looking for, is it pugnium? We have to collect some pugnium, I think. Then that wouldn't be a bad idea. What do you think? So I'm going to go for that. Fool as I am. If I can find the thing, that is. Where'd he go? So I'm going to go for that. We're not going to do the other thing just yet. Only trouble is we haven't got many slots, so this could be rather tricky. So let's get ourselves in a nice park space so that we can exit as fast as possible. Because we're going to get attacked by the old enemy here. As you can see, there's at least 5 of them here. But they have all that valuable resources, they have, and if we got a gun out we will find out what it is. Oh no, we won't. Yes we will. It doesn't say. So let's do that. It's not really saying, is it? Oh yes it is now. Right, depot, that contains Herox. Goodness me, Herox. That could be useful. This one is kind of dirty bronze. I don't think I've heard of any of these. That's job lining up sometimes. The patch will sort that out. That is... what's that, uranium, is it? My voice went suddenly high then, and I don't know what that is at all. It's not saying. Herox, I think, is quite valuable. I wouldn't mind that. If I can find it again. Why is it not showing up? Dirty bronze. We don't want dirty bronze. So this could be a little bit risky. So let's check our, first of all, our health and everything is perfectly filled up to the max. Because we could be getting a spot of trouble here. And I'm gonna get out the old this thing. Although actually we could throw a thingy at it. When I say a thingy, we better check first of all. We've got room. And no, we haven't got any room. Oh yes, we have got room. We got a room there. A room with a view. Right. Have I got the grenades? I don't have the grenades, unfortunately. So that's kind of messed it up. Let's have a look at my multi-tool before we commit suicide. So we have a memory detector, that's an upgrade. We have the supercharged, so we have reload time is quicker, thank goodness. I'm going to recharge this thing by the way. We've got very little of this silica pan in there. Okay then, are you ready? We're gonna, the ship is just there, so let's do a quick shoot. I may face this way, so we can do a very quick turn. Let's see if we can collect some of this stuff. We're not going to do it with that, are we? We're going to get the wrath of these things. Hopefully, oh god. And then we're going to shoot a couple of these, try and get some podium, although we haven't got any you know what, have we? So this could be difficult. Okay, hang on, let's get in the ship. I think I'm in trouble here. I think I'm in trouble because I haven't got any spare room. Damn! I'm gonna have to put this into the starship quickly. That's my only choice. Give us a, because I'm not getting any pugnium. Pugnium! I need pugnium! Quickly! Pugnium! Pugnium! I need to reload. Oh dear, we're in trouble. Oh, I knew it was suicidal. But you never know, I might have collected some of that stuff, although I don't think I killed it. We are an impossibility in an impossible universe. Ray Bradbury. What great words. Now I could pick this up and... oh dear, something's damaged. Of course, when you get killed, it sometimes damages stuff. So far I feel like a fool now. But we've got the Herox, you see. Now this Herox, look, is worth quite a bit of money. 25,000 per unit. So that was well worth going for. That's a rich cardium. So we can get a bit more of that, although we can't collect any more of that. But I'm going to try shooting them again because I'm a complete idiot. I'm a bit of a fool. First of all, we're going to check that it's loaded. I'm going to pick on another one. I'm going to try and get a little bit of pugnium, because I don't know how much we need, but we're going to certainly be an idiot and go for it. And we may die again, it's quite possible. Get at least one and get some pugnium, we can make a run for it. Come on, get the pugnium, come on. Whoops! Get the pugnium! Oh god, let's get out of here. Oh, alright, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here, let's go for it. So what we do is we just run in a straight line. If I knew where north and south was, I'd be alright. I'd try and go the straight line and then try a complete reversal. See, they won't touch for us too long. So it won't go too far. But there we are, see, we're fine. Now we'll do a complete reversal, so I'll try and get that in a complete circle. I could be out though. Could be slightly out. So we're going to do a scan and hopefully that place will come up again. It's not, unfortunately. Is it coming up on the map still? I'm trying. That's going to be roughly where our base is. Is it coming up on the old map, that place, or not? Doesn't look like it, does it? Where'd it go? And now I'm completely lost. But I'm sure it was in this kind of direction. So let's do another scan. There it is. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, it's an unknown. It might be the one that we did earlier. Hopefully it is. I do hope so. Or it could be completely different. It's kind of looking like it is, isn't it? Oh dear. So we've lost it wherever it was. It's a real shame. So we're going to stop here. So how come that marker disappeared? Actually, did I pick up my grave? Yes I did, thank God for that. Oh, I did pick up some pugnium. 25. Now let's just check the old log, because we have to collect some pugnium. Where was it? Build a weapons terminal. Wasn't that either? Return to the scientist. Connect the scientist core to the convergence. I don't think it was any of these, was it? Oh, acquire pugnium. Right, let's find out how much we needed. We need another 25. So we need to attack another one. Oh dear. But I may have died if I tried bombing that one, but then at least I still would have had the old 25, wouldn't I? Let's see if we get a new creature again. Let's see if we're lucky. Come on, please give me a creature. Please! Please let us get this lovely big fat bonus. Doesn't look like we're going to get the big fat bonus. But we could get one of these, although we'll need the right ingredients. Sometimes can be quite difficult. Sodium nitrate, we could do that. Ionized cobalt, we have got. Antimatter. Well, we could create antimatter, I think. Need some sodium nitrate, which is not awful. Can we make... Let's see, we've got a slot to... Did I pick up the old... I did pick up the old portable thing. Sodium nitrate, so if we put the old usual, our usual down, and let's create some sodium nitrate immediately. Let's put some sodium there. I don't want you to do too much. And let's check before we even start this time. Let's be doubly safe. We need approximately... Hang on, let me just... What was it? Up here. I hope you can hear me better this time. I've stuck the old mic in a different position. We've got 45. I'm hoping it makes things a little bit easier for you to hear me. Because normally it's really difficult to hear me. Oh, I just forgot how many it was again. Is it 50? Call me a fool, call me an idiot, but I think I've forgotten. I think it was 50. Unless I'm very wrong. No, it's 45. Well, I want one far off. 45. Let's do the exact amount so that we don't waste anything, so that we don't take up an extra slot. We're going to pick it up as well. Say, oh, it's full. Why is it full? Oh, because we haven't got anything in it. Okay, right. Well, that's alright. That's alright. We can whack this in here, and hopefully that will empty it. So that's done. So all we need now is an antimatter. Can we create an antimatter? He asked, expecting the answer then. Right, antimatter, well, we haven't got a slot for start off, so that's going to make it difficult. We just need condensed carbon, which we might be able to do, although I think we're out of that's using all that up, and I suppose we haven't got any carbon. Oh yeah, we have. Now again, I've forgotten how many I need, so we can have a quick look. I've got memory like a sieve, haven't I? Which is... Whoops. Not that one. It's antimatter. Probably done now. Hang on, let me turn it off. It's probably already in there. Right, we need antimatter, which is approximately 20. Well, we had more than enough then. So that was a little bit too much. Doesn't matter, because it'll always come in handy. Right then. Let's probably used up all the slots now. I knew it. We used it all up. So we'll quickly what could be put in there which we know we can put all the lot in one go. We'll put that in. That should completely empty that slot. And then we can create the antimatter. Then we can put it in the machine to get our extra slot. Just here. And there we got that, and now we've got a free slot. I hope. Have we got a free slot? Hang on a minute. That didn't work. Did it work? For some reason it sort of flashed out. Right, I don't think... No, I'm trying to think whether to do an extra one of these. Actually, have I got any technology in here which I can shift onto the other one? I have. So actually I'm going to do this one. I'm going to put it in there. Like so. Okay, so that was rather... That was a good thing to do, I think. And then what we can do is transfer one of these over to here. So hazard protection. If I put that in the other one, I wonder if I put it next to it, will they all sort of line up in a nice straight line? And it might do, mightn't it? So let's try that. Let's try moving hazard protection. Hazard protect. Let's try moving that. Does that sort of make them all line up in a nice straight line and give them a boost? I can't tell, but it looks like it might be because they're all sort of white, I think, as opposed to being just normal. Although that could be my imagination. It probably is my imagination. Right, let's take out this stuff out of here. And then pick this up. And I'll do a save as well. I'll do a nice little save. I'm going to check we've got enough dihydrogen. Right then. So everything's good, but we didn't find that other one that was close by, do we? Where was that thing? We've got to find these sentinels. I do want to find those sentinels, but I don't know where they were now. So let's go up in the sky a little bit. And maybe we can get a little bit of height, slow down a bit, and then we can... Oops. Let's do a scan and see if we can pick up that... Ah, was that it? No, it was not that. So where was that place? There's something up there as well. Oh, that's the hollow terminus thing. So we can't see the... see if it picks it up. We scan. Oh, don't tell me we've lost it. Oh, I didn't pick up my signal booster either, did I? So I think I've lost that forever. We're looking for sentinels. I have no idea. See, this is where the north and south thing would come in handy, wouldn't it? I'm going to try going in this direction. I don't think we have to go far. Just take a random look around and just hope for the best, really. Oh, what a shame. It's kind of hoping we get at least kill one more sentinel so we get a little bit more. Come on, find that building. I'm not going to find it. I'm completely lost, and I don't want to keep using up this custom slot because I don't want to. I want to keep an idea of where that thing is. The portal. Don't really want to lose that position. What is this here? I'm going to land here. Hopefully I can land just in this spot here. I hope you can hear me because I do sometimes my voice tails away into the distance. So hopefully I'm speaking loud enough. Oh, this is a shame. Because this is one of those abandoned buildings. I do love these abandoned buildings because they give you a ton of money, and the trouble is, I've got no real slots, so I have to dispose of something here. I don't really want to get rid of that. I could get rid of the dust, or I could maybe use the battery up. Let's see, what can we use on here? We could use the battery up. Filling that, how about that? So that's good. What does that do? Hazard protection, and that is radiation deflector, and that's an ice one. So we could do a heat one at some point. So we've got one spare slot, so we could get 5. Quite glad I got the old Herox thing. I'm not going to do this case because that'll fill up a slot. But these are the abandoned places where you can get a huge amount of money just by picking these things up. So we're going to do that. And it's obviously it's going to cause us a bit of bother. But we're not worried about bother. Even though we haven't got many weapons or anything like that. I'm going to cut all this away. Now I recommend we get into a certain amount of depth so that they can't fall down. I think when there's a deep hole they can't actually get down. So let's make it a little bit on the deep side and then try and flatten it out slightly. In fact we should be doing it with a square one really, might be a better way to go. So what we want to do is all these things we want to drop towards the centre, so when we shoot them they fall to the centre and not anywhere else, so that we can easily pick them up. Where are they all? There they're here. Did any fall down? No? I'm going to sort of go in a circle, so hopefully it's flat, quite flat. I wanted to fall all in that one spot if possible. Where are they all? And then we're going to risk the wrath of you know what. And hopefully they don't come down, but they did this time. Rather unfortunate. Sometimes they do come down. If so, get the old bolt caster out and bolt this thing to death. Or it kills you, because it will kill you. I think if you do it deep enough, they don't actually fall down, and I'm obviously an idiot and I didn't know it. And pick up this thing as fast as possible. So I don't know if they disappear, but to me it seemed like they disappear. But they do try and keep away. Look, they don't want to come down this hole for some reason. I don't blame them. It's a bit deep. Let's try this one. Where do you go? Where do you go? Where do you go? Where's the light? I've lost the light. It's over here somewhere. Yeah, I don't know if they despawn after a while or not, because I have lost a couple in the far distant past. Right, how many have we got? We got 3, so it should be another one. So there should be one more on there. There it is. Oh, I picked the wrong one. There he goes. Yeah, if you've got a flat bottom, obviously it makes it easier to congregate right where you are. And then what we do is we've got to get out. In VR I noticed you've actually got to point the old controllers up in the air to get out. You know, because otherwise you sort of go forward. So we're going to try and risk. But actually, if we go indoors here, we should be quite safe. They don't like to come in here because it's I don't know. They just don't like it. It's not their thing apparently. I'll try and kill off a couple. Oh, you will spit out, by the way. So the old bolt caster is a better one because that will do more damage, obviously. That's why we need a bolt caster. We're going to try and duck out of the way of them so they don't spit at us. They're like that, you see. Have a little duck. Nothing like a little duck. And of course they will tunnel themselves into the ground and give up. And they will pop back out if possible. So we're going to go up here and find another lot. We just want one more, that's all. So we're going to cut a little hole like this. Whoops. In fact, I might be able to just cut this hole and just go run for it. Well, they will drop down there, won't it? Which is not what I desire. Hang on, I keep changing the wrong thing. I'm going to put it here. And hopefully it'll fall in that little hole and I can pick it up. So let's go down this little hole. And then we're going to immediately escape by the skin of our teeth. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Oops, I can't get it. I can't get it. And then we're going to run like crazy. We're going to try and run the door, by the way. Where's the door? Where's the door? Where's the door? Where's the door? I've lost the door. I've lost the door. Evade them as fast as possible. Get in here. Hide around the corner. And then never get here in a million years. There we are. And now we've filled ourselves. And look at the, you won't believe your eyes when you see this. 349,000 units. a fast buck made rather quickly. So always go for those. So look, we've got a nice bit of money. We've got 125,000 and another 100. I'm not going to do the maths today. Not because my maths is terrible, but because I'm not in the mood. And when you're not in the mood, you're not in the mood. And I'm not in the mood to use the old brain at the moment. Right, there's going to be some goop. So we need a spare slot. First of all, I'm going to check everything is fully equipped. I'm going to use... I can't really need it, but I'm going to use that. Even though my health is almost fully booked. Right, we've got a Forsaken terminal here. So we're going to get this goop. And then we're going to immediately destroy it. Returning user identified. Terminal now active. Unlocking data log continuation for analysis. I awoke from a dream where I was drowning in something thick and glutinous. It filled my pores and suffocated me. I want to believe this is my tired mind playing tricks. I have been so long without deep sleep. The crimson sphere shimmers at the corner of my eye whenever I try to rest. I cannot comprehend how it tracks my spore from world to world. Or is it that I am following it? The orb cannot be in all places at once. That cannot be. I don't know whether it's speaking or whether I'm saying this. Not quite sure. I discover something coded deep inside the long dead traveller's data log. Something is left to aid me on my journey, so this could be a recipe. Nope, it's some nanots. My wish was not granted, unfortunately. This thing here, if we can get to it like this thing here will give you things. Oh, actually it's not. It's not going to give me things because it's already opened. But it's got that little circle. Right, where's the ship first of all? Because we've got to make a bit of a dash. It's over the far side. It would be, wouldn't it? So we've got to get out, trying to escape this horrid creatures. So you could hide up here. This is another option. If you get right in the middle like this, they can't really get you from any angle because they're really like right around the, down there somewhere. So if you get in the middle, you could just come up here, cut holes around every single lot. Cut holes all the way around. All of them if you want. Cut holes all the way around and then slowly do them one by one. And if you've got a load of infantry slots, then obviously you're going to get a ton of profit here. But as soon as I'm full up, I can't really do anything else, can I? And I don't think there's anything I could shift over to there. Otherwise I would get some more. Can I transfer that? I can! I can put that over to the freighter, which is glorious. I can't move that now. The old goop I'm going to dump. So we can actually get even bigger profits here because we can get another 10. So I am going to take that opportunity right this moment. And we've got to go down here and collect this. Where'd he go? Oops, he's going to attack me across. He's an idiot. So we're going to pick up this lava core, we're going to get the gun out, and he'll probably spit at me, because that is his way. Where's the other egg? Let's shoot this egg. Oh, where'd he go? Did he come down here? He didn't come down here. Did he? He might have picked up his egg. He might have picked up his own egg. Oh, Christ, they hit me up in the air. Jeez. Yeah, these things are a bit nasty, so keep away from them. Oh, Christ. As you can see, they take a nasty nip at you. So I would retire immediately to a safer place. Which is up here, if I can get up there. Now get up here and then hide in this little corner here, and you cannot get you see? That's a little tip from the master of disguise. Right, and then we look for... Oops. See, we could take a few pot shots at them and try and weed them out. The trouble is they may spit at you, but if you can get to them without them spitting at you, it'll be rather good. And luckily I think we can just slightly get in, but you've got to watch, because if he turns around he'll spit all over you. Because they're filthy creatures. Absolutely disgusting. do get a bit carried away, don't I, sometimes. Right, now I think it's fairly safe now to excavate this, although we do get a little bit closer to the edge, it does sort of do that. So I'm going to try and dig a flat hole. It's going to be a bit difficult from up here, but see if I do like a hole in the centre, everything should fall down to the centre. That's what I hope anyway. No, actually it's going to fall down there, so let's block that off instantly. So let's do the old alternative mode. We'll do it a bit bigger. We could do it bigger again. In fact, we could go bigger again, like that. See, now it cannot. Oh, I meant to do the old mining beam. So hopefully when they fall down now, they should fall down roughly here. So I should be able to pick it up as they drop. So let's... I'm going to shoot multiples this time. Oh, I did not expect them to fall down. So that's going to mess things up. We will pick up this if I can. If I can, I will pick it up. Oh, it does disappear, but luckily I did it just in time. See, they don't like being down here. They just whip back up again. Is that thing going to roll down? It is going to run now. As you see it, they do tend to disappear after a while, so you've got to be pretty sharp on the old trigger. As soon as they drop down, pick them up fairly rapidly before they disappear into the mist of mist of time, as they say. Is there another one? Because there's like a little husk left behind which doesn't contain anything. I can't see another one, can you? No. So now we've got to get back up on top of the old thing again, so we've got to come up here, save a little bit of power and then go up here, up to the top, into the safety of this little canopy here, hide in the little corner, and they can't touch you. And you could actually wait until they all disappear, because they will do that, they will subside after a while, but while they're scurrying around like little crazy fools, I'm going to go around here and dig another hole. He is going to try and just throw him down a hole. That'll be confusing, isn't it? Oh, he is spitting at me now. Salty habit, isn't it? Spitting. Don't like anything it spits. See, they're gonna. You think they've sneaked away, but no, they haven't. So I'm gonna have to dig another hole here, because they might come back in a minute. It's not working very well this time. So you got to dig it all the way around. They do sometimes come back, so you got to be a bit careful whilst you're doing this. So dig it all the way out. I say if you can get a nice flat bottom, there's nothing like a flat bottom, is there? And try not to let it go off into any little corners. So try and keep it. I know it's a bit difficult. It is a bit difficult because these things are rather oversensitive. Hopefully it doesn't go down there, so let's block that up so it doesn't roll down there, and then we get our bolt caster out. Actually we won't get our bolt caster out, we get our mining laser out because it's going to use up ammunition. We've got very little. We've got a limited amount for this bolt caster, so see how they just disappear up straight away. They don't like it down here at all. There's another one there, I think. Pick it up. We're going to have a really big fat profit after we're doing this. Another one there. So even though you got the, you're hitting the edge of it, it still seems to work. This is why I didn't get them before when I first played the game. I didn't realise that they had eggs in them. I sort of shot at it, and these things came flying out, and I just took, I just ran for it because obviously I didn't think there was anything in them, but I was wrong. I don't know if I've got enough to get up here, but yes, get to the safety of this thing again, get in the corner, right in the middle, and they shouldn't be able to get to you. Let them subside a little bit, then look for the next lot. There they are over there. Right, we've got 2, we can do another 3 more. And, oops, I'm stuck here. So we can go change to the old terrain manipulator again. See if we can pre-cut it out, so that we don't have to do too much when we get down there, like so. Okay. And then just got to be careful. But yeah, you want to go deepish, but it's a bit awkward from up here, so it's probably not going to do a very good job from here. And then we jump down it, obviously, because they don't like being in holes. So we jump down the old hole. We're going to fill up this hole, so they won't go down there. It's not probably, actually this is probably not deep enough. It should actually be a little bit deeper than this, so I'm going to cut a little bit sideways here. Hopefully it's in a straight line, so that it will fall down a little bit lower. I mean, I don't know if that's low enough, but I would recommend going lower than this actually. But we seem to be getting away with it. So we've got 3 more to get. 1. See, they instantly jump out, they don't like it. Number 2. Follow up with number 3, because that comes in the sequence next to 2. Where'd it go? I've lost it. I've lost it. Where'd it go? I think it shot out. I think it went the wrong way. I think we lost that one. See, I don't know if they pick it up. It could be that they pick it up. They reacquire the said thing, the said egg. It's going to spit in there, so we're going to get up there in the safety of the non-spit area. Is there any here? Nope. Okay, we're just going to see where the next one is. There's one right there. So make sure we've got everything sorted out. We've got the old mining beam. Then we're going to jump down the hole and see if we can get this thing off. Which is not on the edge here. We'll try and ignore him for a minute because he will run away. There we are. Now it should hopefully drop down here. Let's hope so anyway. Should be able to get it from here, can I? Could have sworn it was here. I think it's right on the edge there. There we are. Where'd he go? Oops. Hang on, we've lost it almost. Right, there we go. Now we've got our... Now look at this big fat profit. 349 plus 349, so that's 6. It was roughly 400, say 400. I mean, that's a huge amount of money we got there. We got about $1 million there. And then we're going to look to see where the ship is. And we're going to head in that, roughly in that direction. Like so. And make a run and jump. And run for it like the wind. There it is. And we've lost them. And away we go. Alexa saying something, but I'm not quite sure what it is. Alexa, stop! Don't know what she's saying. Yes, I have an Alexa. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Right, what do we got to do now? Yeah, right. Don't know what the hell she's on about, but still. Right, let's look at the old log again because I've completely forgotten what we've got to do. We've got to acquire some more of this stuff. So I'm still looking for that building that we where the old tentacles were. Maybe it's that one. Let's get another unknown building. Well, let's keep going. We might, as long as we see sentinels, it doesn't really matter. We just want one more sentinel, and we might have enough. What is this? Is this where we came earlier? I do not know. But there's the old wreck there. I don't think it was very far from the wreck, was it? I suppose I could get the old scan route, but I left it behind. Like a fool I was. I'm going to save it here just in case we die of a horrible death. And it's actually a new one. You can always tell it's a new one because it does a little squish up into the sky. Oh yeah, they always have the landing pad on the far, far side. It's a little bit baffling. Well, it is to me anyway. But then I'm the baffling kind. Oh! Oh, now, this is a good one. Now, this is where we'll attract some. Just check. Right, we're going to attract them here. We've saved the game. What we're going to do is we're going to shoot this thing down with our gun, and obviously we're going to attract the attention of the... Oh, trust me to run out of bullets. So we've got to be careful there, we might die, but if you've got grenades you can knock this down in about 4 hits. But obviously it's going to take us a bit longer. Come on. We're out of bullets again. Please don't run out of bullets. Obviously you can do this on a mining laser, it will take you forever. And then I'm going to switch to the old... Oh no, I won't actually switch to this. And what I'm going to do is shoot one of these things. Because I'm a bit of an idiot. Where's he gone? They do sometimes like fly off in all directions. Let's see if I can get this. Tricky, isn't it? Oh, there he is. One there. Oh, I'm getting killed here. So I'm going to run in here just to recharge. He should still stay injured. And then I'm going to shoot him. Did I get pugmium? I did get pugmium. So that's rather good. And we got nanites. So we should now have enough. No, we haven't. We need another. See, these things don't like it in here, do they? I'm going to shoot him. Call me a fool, and I am. No, I'm going to shoot him. I don't care. Because you can't shoot me in here. For some reason, they don't like these places. And we're going to undo that as well. I'm going to switch to my laser. In fact, I'm going to shoot this one as well, because I'm an idiot. We're just going to... Let's make sure we got everything. How is our... I think we're okay. I'm going to shoot this one as well. As soon as we're in a strong position here, because he cannot fire back, because they don't like these places. So I can just fire willy-nilly. I don't know if you know willy-nilly. Fine chap. And then we can get this. Oops, we've got to shoot it again, of course. Let's switch to the mine laser. Don't waste your bullets, because you do get a finite amount. Right, they're still searching, look, but of course the old timer's gone down, and then they'll just give up. And then you can shoot them again if you want. So if you want endless amounts of pugmium, find one of these. These are the manufacturing facilities, and they will give you nice bits of money. And I just realised I've forgotten my tea. So I'm going to have a swift drink of warm tea. Now, I think I'll recommend on this. Here's a recommendation for you. Where is the save thingy? It's probably on the other side. Of course it is. It's always on the other side, isn't it? So I could shoot another one if I wanted. But it's a good tip here, because some of these puzzles are a bit hard to work out. Do a save before you go in and go to the machine, because if you get it wrong you don't get anything. Now this is a little bit of a cheat, I suppose you could say it's a cheat. And if it fails, if you get this answer wrong, because if you're not a mathematical genius like what I am, no, I'm not a mathematical genius at all. I am totally like, I haven't got any room to pick up whatever that is, which could be something hugely entertaining or not. Right, here we go then. So we've done our... Okay, and then what we do is if you make a mistake and you don't get this, you should go in blue. You should go lovely in blue and give you something. A recipe for something. If it goes wrong and it still stays red, you won't get anything. If so, and that happens, you go to your options and reload your manual save. So your last save, so if you just look at the time, you'll see which is your last save, which is that one. You can reload it in and make another attempt. But I'm a mathematical genius, I can probably work this out. The alarms blare, sounding out against my intrusion. The facility is remotely operated and no one responds to the klaxon call. The terminal indicates this facility was undertaking a specialist piece of research. Experiment something failure. So if you know your languages, you might be able to work this out, but obviously because we can only read half of it. Experiment something failure. Overcharge. The terminal appears to be asking for manual confirmation of something, so it's either continue it, insert some carbon, or end the experiment. It's a difficult one, isn't it? I'm going to ask that question. I'm going to let it ask that question once more time. Let me fully understand what I'm up against. Alarms blare, sounding against my tune. The facility remotely operated, no response to my call. The indicator the facility is under a specialist piece of research. Experiment something failure, something overcharge. So there's an experiment failure, and there's something to do with overcharge. So should we end it? The experiment is probably. I would say continue it, but obviously. It says something about overcharge, so I'm gonna. If it's overcharging, we're putting something in to calm it down. So I'm gonna risk insert calming down. Tap a few insert some carbon from my thing. There is a pause, then a rumble. Fire belches from the hopper. Smoke seeps from the terminal, and the entire system shuts down. So it didn't work. It stayed red, and we failed. But, and I know, call me a cheat, but. These recipes are extremely useful, obviously, because they give you lots of stuff. In fact, I don't do a save, whatever you do, that's silly. All you need to do is go here and just reload this manual save that you did when you saved just now. Just wait for this to reload. And I know, but the thing is, if we learned a bit more of the language, we could have deciphered that a little bit better, and it may have given us more of a clue as what to do. So they're not always these mathematical puzzles. I've noticed we haven't got the mathematical puzzle where you've got to do, know your times table. That's a little bit of a tough one. It does it times 2, then times 3, times 4, and times 5. So the first two numbers, well, if you look at the first number, the second one is times 2. The next one is times 3 of the one before, and then 4 of the one before. So on the last one you've got to do it 5 times the last number. So that's another one that can sometimes come up on these. I would like to warm up this tea, but it's a metal cup, so that might be a bit difficult in the microwave. So we're going to have to put up with slightly warm tea. It's better than nothing, isn't it? It's warm and wet. I mean, that's the main thing. Well, it's not even warm, to be honest. Wait for this to reload, and then of course you can do it again. So it's a little bit of a cheat, but I don't like failure. So it's definitely not the carbon one. I was kind of thinking it wasn't, but then again. So you get another go, you see, because you reloaded your save. Probably the one before was when I got out of my ship. So probably either one of those would have been good, but so we have a failure, something overcharged. So I think it's probably overcharged, it's gone too far. So I would say end experiment. It's slightly overcharged. So I'm going to try end experiment. It reconfigures itself as standard research operations. Normal operating platoon have access to the facility's main control, but I should be able to alter production to my own benefit. What's that? Learn new recipe. Oh, this is different. Because before it used to be they give you a recipe, but now it's got giving you a choice. So I'm going to learn a new recipe because I think that's the way to go. Oh, and my inventory's full, so that's kind of screwed it, isn't it? Excuse my French, monsieur. So I'm going to drop that and hope I don't need it, and then we can just go back in and get that, whatever that was. So we're going to do it again. Hope we do the same one. Oh, I say. Now this is where, see, this is where I got my Atlas Pass, and I can actually, aren't I a lucky little monkey? I can get an Atlas Pass too. But all these other, see, I could also do all these other things. Now these things, if I remember rightly, some of these things are worth a lot of money. It's like that one possibly could be worth a little bit of money. Can't remember the thing that was in my freighter which was worth a ridiculous amount of money. I'm going to go for the old Atlas Pass, you know. Why not? The only trouble is I will need cadmium to make it. But that's fine. All my standing has gone up. Which is rather good, it means I don't fall over. Sorry. The jokes come thick and fast on this show. It's interspersed between the wonderful storylines. Wonderful storylines. Interspersed between the wonderful storylines and the wonderfulness of No Man's Sky, which has become over time. It was okay at the start. I quite enjoyed it. I did play it for quite a few hours, probably maybe 100 hours, maybe more. It just got a little bit. It seemed to get a little bit boring after a while. I tend to be doing the same things over and over again. There was not too much variety, but now, of course, there's much more variety in this game. Have I been to this one? So it's improved tremendously. Thanks to good old. I've also explored that one. I think I may have explored them all now, possibly. There might be one I haven't done. I've also done. So the easy way to find out is to go to your discoveries. I think we'll soon find out if they're all done. They are. There's no moons, so they're all done. But I can't name that. I wonder if this upload panel's working. No, it's not. It's not working at all still. So we visited all these planets, which is the point of the exercise. I thought it was about time I did that. And now we're going to head towards the old space station, which I do believe was over here, which is that sort of diamond-shaped thing. We're going to head there and sell all this and make a huge amount of money, although we already got a huge amount of money. If you don't know how I got all this huge amount of money, it's because some person at the Nexus, which is inside the anomaly, that huge structure that there is now, compared to the old one, because the old one was barely a quarter the size. And somebody gave me 2 items, 5 of each, and each one was worth £15 million. I cashed in 2 of each, and I ended up with £64 million. I disposed of half of it. I think I bought another freighter. I think I swapped it in for another one or something. I did something stupid with it anyway. I flogged it just to clear myself of a little bit of money, and then the other 3, I think I put in a wallet somewhere. I hid it away, never to be seen again, because I didn't really want it. Because I want to make my own money. Thank you very much. And although much as I really appreciate the gift of the thought, I want to try and make money myself. So I'm constantly trying to give my money away. So if anybody meets me at the Nexus who wishes some money, please let me know, and I will give them some money. Millions of pounds, in fact. So there's an offer for you. Cannot refuse. Synthetic. Is it synthetic or pathetic? I don't know. I'm going to have a look in here, because this is our little lobby in here. We're lobbying about. I feel like a nice lobby. Come in here. Pick up the old carbon from the old plants. But this is just a nice little meeting place. So that all 4 of you can sit around in a chair, although they probably spin, and you can have a little discussion, plan your plans together as a multiplayer. Could have a look, see if there's any navigational data. I'll tell you what, we'll learn a bit more, because obviously the more we learn, the more we know, and the more we can move on. Especially when we got those puzzles in the in those manufacturing facilities. It's always worth doing this. I thought I had one of those Corvax thingies on me. I'm a little friendship one this time. Is that what I did last time? I made a request. And then we look on the tables for any of these Rubik cubes or orange cubes, because they supply you with navigational data or nanites. So pick those up because they're useful for finding locations on your planet with your trusty signal booster, which I accidentally left behind because I'm a bit of a fool. And I think I've already got this, yes. And of course you can pick up your upgrades here. You've got one for weapons, your suit. I think there's also some guns in here, although I may have already... A prayer of certainty, that's quite a good one. Now, I could buy this gun actually. This is £1 million, and I got a ridiculous amount of money. And although it does seem a bit like a cheat to go from 9 slots to 17. Do you know what? I'm going to be a fool and turn this down. Yeah, I know what you're saying. You're an idiot. But I kind of don't want to get something that I knew I wouldn't have been able to afford. Although, come to think of it, I might be able to afford it. Because I already had about 1.5 million before I was presented with that lovely gift. So I may have been able to afford that. And especially as I'm going to sell this stuff now for lovely sums of money. I did start off this game extremely lucky on Xbox. Yeah, yes, I know. I played it on Xbox as well. Huh? I'm a little bit of a glutton for punishment. Xbox does look a lot better. I probably said that before. Obviously, it's a more powerful machine, the Xbox One X, so it's obviously going to look better. It's much sharper, higher resolution. So I'm going to sell all these because I've already got some at home. I'm going to sell the Herox because that's worth a lot of money too. We're also going to sell the lava core. Look at that, £1 million. Can you believe it? So by getting 15 of these things, you're getting yourself a cool £1 million. So if you want some money, look for those abandoned buildings with the goo all over the thing and those eggs outside. Dig yourself a hole. Try and do it so that the eggs fall into the centre, so that you don't have to go running after the things. You'll make vast amounts of money. I'm tempted to get that gun now, because I've just made £1 million doing that. So I probably would have been on at least 3-4 million by now. So actually I am going to buy it. Because I'd be a bit of a fool not to, wouldn't I really? Because it would give me a lot more options. And I would have afforded it. Anyway, because I already had over £1.5 million before I started, and I've also got other things since then. So I'm actually going to buy this. Can I transfer the stuff over? That is the question. Well, that one's critically damaged anyway. That one's also got what is this? It has an optical drill. So what I've got an optical drill. I've got an advanced one there. I don't think I can do anything about, doing anything about that. But we can. Hopefully, we can install them. Let's have a look at this gun. So see what we can do with this gun. Obviously, we've lost the other two. Oops. What's an optical drill? Oh, we get 50% more mining. That is terribly useful. Terribly. We need one wiring loom, a hermetic seal, and nanotubes, and I hope I've got enough space. I mean, I should have. We haven't got enough to do that either. We haven't even... Oh, look at this. We haven't even got enough of that. So we can put all these in, and definitely we need that. So we could buy 2 batteries. So 2 batteries and how many wiring looms? 1 wiring loom there. So 3 wiring looms, and I can afford that, thankfully. I'm not going to buy any upgrade stuff yet. Oh, there's one of those Rubik cubes. Okay, that give you navigational data, so look for any others. And also the orange ones. And if you see a button as well, there's sometimes little buttons, they also give you stuff. Also, if you see a traveller, which is one of those with the weird sort of faces, you know, put it this way, they're neither Viking, Gek, or what are the other ones? Viking, Gek, or Korvax. They are called travellers, and you can get nice gifts from them. I can't see a traveller here, but you do sometimes run into them. Well, not run into them. Right, we're gonna buy some items here. So you want 3 wiring looms. They are very expensive, by the way, the old wiring looms. And we're gonna buy 3. See, look, 176,000. So, you know, at the start of the game, this is going to be a bit tricky. And then we want 2 of these. Okay, and now we might be able to fit some of this stuff. Let's go to the old multi-tool. So we can fit this one. Hermetic seal. Can we do a hermetic seal? We can do an hermetic seal. And I think the other one was one of these. I don't know how many it was, but we'll soon find out. Okay, that's that done. So that should sort that out. So now at least we've got an advanced mining laser back. And of course they're all next to each other, so they're all gone green. So that's beautiful. And then we're going to do... I'm going to put the other one here. So we can do the bolt caster. We need chromatic metal. Right, okay. We could make the hydrogen jelly. And we can get that fitted, so let's do that. Hopefully we can do the hydrogen jelly anyway. Dihydrogen jelly, shall I say. Plus, what was the other one? I got a head like a sieve, haven't I? Come on, let's face it, I got a head like a sieve. I got a sieve like a head. I'll just do that again. It was this one, wasn't it? 2 carbon nanotubes. So there's one. Press square to get a second one. So that means we can do that. I'm going to put that, because I want them all together. I'll put that there. You'll see why in a minute. What am I doing? Is it that one or that one? Although we can move them anyway, so it doesn't matter. In their wisdom, they decided to do it so we can move them, which is wonderful. Absolutely amazing. What does this blaze thing do? Blaze javelin. Aggressive weapon and it affects this fire mode. Instantaneous damage on targets. Creates ionized gas to propel projectiles at huge speed. Wow, that is rather a good one. We will do that at some point, I think. We might have to put it... I don't know whether we need to put them in a certain spot. Right, let's see what... Can we do this thing? Nope. What is this thing? Toggle between visor modes. Oh, we've got a surveyor mode there. Well, that would be excellent. A sodium diode and a cobalt mirror and a wiring loom. I'll probably forget by the time. Let's hope they got all those. Could buy some chromatic metal, you know, they've only got one. Oh, actually, we don't want to buy, not sell. So we want another wiring. Whoops. Another wiring loom. I don't know if they've got the other thing. Sodium diode, they have. It's not too expensive. Right, let me just check what else it was. Was it this one? No, it wasn't that one. It was this one. So a cobalt mirror and 2 more sodium diodes. Hopefully they got that. Notice, I forgot how many it was now. Is it 2? Let's buy 2. Cobalt mirror. I don't know if it's got a cobalt mirror. So we may have to try. No. How much are these things? Some of these are quite expensive, aren't they? So if you get recipes for all these expensive things, of course, say a holographic crankshaft, for instance, you could sell it for 30,000. Nice little profit. Depends on how you make it, of course. I'm just scratching my ear because the old ears do get a bit hot underneath this these enormous ear things. They're called headphones, by the way. They can get rather hot, unfortunately. Yeah, then we've got a cobalt mirror. So what we'll try and do, see, we're doing a bit of buying and selling. We're going to see, hopefully see if some ship is coming. And they don't come in here very often sometimes, but I do find, and I don't know if it's coincidence, I do find that if you stay around here, they tend to come in. Whereas if you sit up the top, they don't always come in. Although I think they do, actually. I think it's all a bit random. Can I zoom in at all? Can I like zoom? Oh, I can, but I might be able to see them coming in. It's rather dark out there. I don't know if anybody's ever run to the end, but I have tried it once on the PC, and you can't go right to the end because obviously there's a force field. Otherwise, you'll all be sucked out. So that blue beam at the beginning not only is a tractor beam, but it's also a force field to keep the air in and the atmosphere out. Well, not the atmosphere, but the emptiness of space, which all makes sense, doesn't it? And you don't want to go trying to run through a force field. That might be extremely difficult. Right, we just got to wait and hope somebody guy comes in. And here we are. He's come straight in. We can also buy a ship if we want it, but we're not going to do that. I've already bought one ship, so I'm going to try and get these wrecks if I can. He's going to pop out, because this is a new thing of Beyond at the moment. They now pop out and they walk around. Makes things far more fascinating. Probable trade, something mollusk. I usually say mollusk. So he's going to... I'm going to see if he's got that cobalt mirror. I mean, he may not, that's any trouble. He's got cobalt, but not a mirror. Oh, he has got a cobalt mirror. So we'll buy that from him. He's a lovely chap. Anything else he's got? Which could be of use. Don't think so. Similar sort of price, but sometimes they do give you a better deal. Let me just see what is what he's asking for a ship, just out of sheer interest. I find normally when you try and buy another ship, it tends to be slightly better than the one you've got most of the time. It's not very often you get, unless you see a small ship. But I could trade this. It gets one extra slot. Has a hyperdrive, pulse engine, has a launch system recharger, which I think we've already got that, yeah. But it hasn't got the old cadmium drive, so I'd have to dismantle that. And technology-wise, it has one more slot, so it's not bad. But I'm going to decline it because I want something a lot better than that, obviously. So now we've got our cobalt mirror. We should be able to install this wonderful. I'm going to go for it's a scanner, isn't it? So if I put it next to that, that should increase its effectiveness. I don't know what it does. Maybe it gives you. Is it helping? Because is it for the? It is for the scanners, yeah. So I think it has gone white. Because they're all three together, I think. So what it's, I think what it does is we've got survey mode, which is. If I scan, how do you switch between them? Is there something about we can scan between the two? It might be only when we're on a planet. Like that would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? Right then, oh, that's not our ship. We're trying to get on the wrong ship here. Where's our ship? It's over there. Oh, look at all these, there's all these people. See, we're going to look at all these ships if we wanted. Oh, we've got to find the pilot. He's around here. Don't be too long doing this because they will fly off. Fascinating. Givoshes, trade, Divos, Winter, mollusk. I don't know what, still don't know what mollusk is. Let's see what he's asking for his ship. Doesn't look that great on first initial look. No, it's got less slots, so obviously that's a complete waste of time. Sorry mate, and all that lot, nothing personal. The chappie here as well. Chappie? Chappie. Fascinating probable trade. Yeah, he's going to say the same thing. I'm going to make an offer. See what this one's. This doesn't look a little bit better. 21 slots, so one slot better once again. And the 5 slots. In fact, is that the same bloke? Just come back. Sometimes the same ships do come back to the same ship. What am I saying? Right, we've got to share news of Noel's plan. Let's get the order log out because that disappeared what came up then. So speak to Noel and Polo aboard the station, or we could speak to a. Oh, we could speak to one of those. That's a good idea. Now, why don't we do that? Has he been highlighted at all? Speak to a Viking cartographer. Oh, we got to locate us. Oh, we're not in a Viking one, are we? So that's a waste of time. So we'll do that when we're in a Viking one. And we could reach a black hole. We've already reached a black hole, but I can't remember if that was on Xbox or this. I've completely forgotten. Maybe if I look on here, we might be able to see whether we went through a black hole. What is this here? What does this sign mean here? Does it mean we've shot things while we were there? I don't know. They're Viking. They're Viking. It's a possible place we could go back to. See, these places we didn't actually go and scan them, so we should go back at some point and do all those. And you know, I've done quite a few jumps here, and also to go to a red one. Fortunately, I do want to get the old. Actually, let's have a look at that. I do want to get one of those scanners that, you know, tell you the trading stuff. So let's have a look at that. That's a technology one, is it that? Whoops. That's the also a starship. Let's try this, because he might sell those things that could tell you what the prices are, which would be rather useful. No nights accessible trade for whatever. Installable ship upgrades. Have a look at this. Oh, these are like weapons and defensive stuff. Look at that, an infant knife module. A hyperdrive module. What does this do? Offers improvements to jump drive. Wow, that's quite good. Starship shield module. What does that do? Dramatically improved strength. I think I've already got one, but this is an S1. I take it that's better, isn't it? So I'm gonna waste a lot of money on that. Pulse engine. What does that do? Faster speed. That's quite interesting. I'm not sure about the cyclotron, because I'm not sure how good the cyclotron is. Hyperdrive. I don't know what the positron thing is. I haven't bought the actual weapon yet, so we'll wait until we've actually bought that. This one's a C one, so I presume the other one is a lot better. Right, so it's not that one, so it's probably this one, possibly? That's Technology Merchant. Oh, hang on, I didn't see the bit underneath. Technology Merchant Exocraft, so it's not going to be that. We haven't got an Exocraft yet, by the way. He is the multi-tool guy. So we don't want him. That's the Exo one, obviously, because you can tell by the thing at the back. So it could be this guy. hope so. Because, you know, these upgrades are very useful. And these are exosuit ones, though, so... Life support. So I think I have got something. What's the one I didn't have? Was it toxic I didn't have? The trouble is, going to use up a slot, this, isn't it? Yeah, S I think are the best ones on all these things, ships and everything. So those are the ones to go for. Oh, I can't see anything about a trade. Is it over this side then? Because there's some more over here. This could be the trade area, couldn't it? Because it has the trading thing over here. So maybe these are trade upgrades here. I know one of them's a merchant one. This is like missions and stuff here, isn't it? He's a mission agent. He's the mercenary agent, which I don't think we can do yet. So is it maybe this guy, the navigation guy? Yeah, it might be. Ah, this is the guy, I think. Maps and charts, cartographer entity, request planetary data, collect from something in exchange for something of... So we could give, I think we'll exchange maps. That'd be quite good. So he's handed a chart for a new location, so that's quite handy, and then it comes out of the menu for some reason. Sean, if you're listening, please do it so we can stay in the menu, so we don't have to keep going back in. That will save us a little bit of time. Right, anything else? They point to a map on the screen, then turn a direct waypoint, find the most popular. Seem to be requesting a gather data from these towers. So there's two planetary charts here, which will send us to a location. I'm kind of tempted to go through that. Right, let's have a look at our log, because if there's anything that says go back to our research place, and I'm pretty sure we've acquired our pugnium, so that might be a good thing to do. Let's just have a look at the others. Learn an industry unit. Need the survey device. Okay. So we can't really do that yet. We need to do a new expedition at some point. It's got restored additional data, so we could go back to our thingy. We could do the old weapons terminal as well. So I would say let's go back to our base. That might be a good idea, because we've got the old pugnium now. We've sold the things we've got to sell. So yeah, I think we go back to our base, which I think is Titan 1. There we are. So is that we're in there? Well, we're actually in our own system. Really? I mean, really? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's nowhere else. Now that is obviously one of our missions. Why has it got this twice? I don't know, but we're gonna go there. It seems a sensible thing to do to get some more additional data from the old base computer. Plus we can return our pugnium for our scientists so we can build a weapons thingy. I think it's for the weapons thingy. I'm just going to go for a psychedelic haul here. If you are of a nervous disposition and don't like flashing things, you'll probably go out there, shut your eyes right now. I'm okay, I don't get troubled by flashing lights, although if I look at that long enough, maybe I will. So I'm hoping you can hear me better, although I do sometimes fade off into the distance. It's a bit hard to keep it going, you know, a certain level. It's a bit hard to keep that going without tailing off because you're tired. I've got a bit of a dodgy neck, so when I have these headphones on for a certain amount of time, it tends to make the old neck ache a little bit. Right, we'll instantly do a save here. We've run out of power again for some reason. Oh, I don't think I've connected this thing up actually. Actually, I don't think I've done it actually. Right, we want industry, and we want. No, we don't want that. Yes, we do. Industrial, is it? No, we don't want that. We want power, and then we want an electric wire, because I'm going to connect this. So the only place you can connect it. I'm going to connect this to. Whoops, where's the door? I've forgotten the door. To this, so that we've got access to this thing. There we are. Because now we've got two of these, and they never open for some reason. God knows why, but they never seem to open. Why is it they never open? Sean, please make these things work. They never open. It's got insufficient light, so maybe that's why it's open. Maybe I always come here when it's dark, so I never ever see them open. It could be that. Right, let's go in and see if we can. I don't know how you get these doors to work, by the way. Right, we've got to do a. I could actually build an extension to this, couldn't I? I could extend that across, couldn't I? That might be a good idea, actually. Let's hope I've got enough. What are we? Is it general? It's not that. Where's the old building bit? Structures, there we are. Let's do a. I won't do a. Oops, wrong one. I won't do a glass one. Because obviously you need glass. Oh, I don't want that. Is that gonna do it? It is gonna do it. Is it getting in the way of my ship? I've got a feeling that's getting right in the way of my ship, so I'll just cancel that. Hang on, let's have a look behind. Is that in the way of my ship? Oh no, it's right in the way. It's there. So maybe it's alright. It looked like it was going to go right through my ship for a minute, didn't it? What is that there? Where the hell did that come from? Oh, it's our thing, isn't it? It's our, what do we call it? So let's put it. Oh, hello. I thought I'd lost that again. Right, and then we'll put a circular one down, hopefully. Hopefully we can put a circular one down. No, we cannot. So I kind of think the circular ones may connect to the power better. But obviously I can't do that because we haven't got enough pure ferrite. How can I extend this? I wouldn't mind extending this place to something more extendable. We can get this thing out of the way. Now that would rather get in the way there. We could do it upstairs actually, couldn't we? So here's a power conduit thing here. Can we get there in a minute? Let's come back down to power, which is it here? Industry, power, where? If I do that and connect that to, I don't know, say there. Is that like, yeah, put all, is there lights in here? Oh, it lights this bit up. Oh, that's rather nice. Oh, that is nice. So it looks like it lits up. Yeah, these things don't seem to have lights for some reason. I don't quite know why, because I can't see connections on these walls. And I don't know why these doors don't work. They don't seem to work, do they? But if you do this switch, it doesn't seem to connect to this at all, does it? Unless I'm a fool. I mean, is that connecting? I don't really know. Because surely this door should shut, shouldn't it? Shut, shouldn't it? Now I'm gonna hopefully try and delete this wire. Because that didn't work, did it? But yeah, it's funny how that lights up and that doesn't. So we're not quite sure why that is. So we won't worry about that just for now. So I need some pure ferrite. So hopefully I got the old portability thing on me. Right, where are we going? Portable. Put this thing on. We need some pure ferrite. So let's whack a bit. I don't think I got any ferrite dust, by the way. Just check. We do need to do all this stuff at some point. There's some pure ferrite, but not obviously enough. So let's get some pure ferrite because we have got a mining laser. It wouldn't help put it on the correct thing. Because we haven't got a bulk caster at the moment. It's rather unfortunate. Actually, we don't need large rocks, we can get pure ferrite. So I think we got a mining. Yeah, of course we do. Now we should get the resources. Did he say twice as much? We are getting quite a lot. I think we're getting more. Just seem to get quite a lot. It says 50% more, isn't it? Look at that. Flashing away at the speed of sound. Right, let's go back to our industry thing. No, it wasn't industry, it was general. Buildings? No, hang on, was it buildings? Where was it? Not storage, was it? Yeah, storage. I think it's down one, yeah, of course it is. It's structures, that's it. Up to there. Oh, we need 350 for goodness sake. Goodness me. That's rather a lot, isn't it? But not to worry, we can easily get that. Plenty of great big stones here. 350, how many have we got? It's got to look, so we'll just have a look as soon as this loads in. We have 209 and it was 300 something, wasn't it? We need another big one here. Another big rock. There's a big rock. I scanned it? Yeah, of course I have. And we can actually do this in one go. Right, is that enough? How many have we got? 260, I think it was 300 odd, so we need a bit more. Um, 330. And we want 350, so we just want one more rock. And even though my base is right by one of these, but it's rather sweet. Well, it's not sweet. What am I saying? That's rather not very manly, is it, saying sweet? Not that it's effeminate in any way. In fact, it's neither. I don't know why I said it, to be honest. I don't think this is a big one. Is there no big ones? What is that? Ferrite dust. That's ferrite dust as well. Let's get a bit of carbon while we're at it. Is it me or is it doing it a lot quicker? I think it maybe is. I want a big one. I want a big one. We're looking for a big one which is way up there. Yeah, I think if I check it on the Xbox One, the drawing in of the graphics there in the distance seems to be a lot quicker. Oh, there's an animal after me. Let's shoot this little monkey. Sorry and all that, but you know, he's attacking me, so I didn't have any choice. Oh, I could have run, I suppose. Could have run and hidden a hole in the ground. So hopefully now I can do it. Yes, yes I can. Just go all the way back. No problem. this thing doesn't attack me. Has this thing been scanned? It has. Oh, what's this? Hang on. Oh, activate survey. Oh, look at this! Activate the survey mode. We haven't done this yet. Oh, there's something after me again. Of course there is. Unless it was a plant. Could have been a plant. Let's try a plant. There's a hot slot up here somewhere. Oh, what's it saying there? Oh. Be good if there's a something good here. I think there's plants something here. Come here, look. It's a good little thing, isn't it? Analysing. Oh, this is quite good. Hotspot discovered. What is it? any idea what this? What is it? What are we analysing? I mean, I don't know what we've analysed here. Is it a? It yields. Oh, it's electromagnetic power spot. I think I can make. I might be able to make something. I'm sure I've got something. I don't know where I actually bought it. It was. I think it was industrial. A mineral extractor. I don't know if it's one of those or one of those. It said a hotspot. And it was electricity. That's a mineral extractor, so it's probably not that. Well, I haven't used one of those. See what I mean? All this cool stuff we've got in No Man's Sky. It's rather good, isn't it? Real, actually marvellous. I'm so happy. My inventory's full, really. Well, it probably will be because I've... Let me build this extension bit first. Let's get this sorted out. Let's go back to where we were. We were in... Where was it? Structures. And it should be on the same thing. So if we put it there, cylindrical room. And it immediately destroys everything in its path. There, I think that'd be a better thing to do rather than. I mean, I think I still will slam everything in one room. So let's go. We want a weapon. We want the. What is it we want? We want. Is it tech? Specialist. There we are. We want specialists, and we want terminal, and we want weapons. I do believe. That's construction weapons. So we can put one of these here. Oh, cannot be off. Chromatic metal. Right, okay, chromatic metal coming up. Let's save here just in case we have a crash of any kind of any sort. It's possible. Chromatic metal. Right, we need copper. Not really much of that left. Chromatic metal. We should have some copper. I hope so. There's some copper. That might not be enough, but we'll see what happens. That's 51. May not be enough. Let's have a look. Actually it is. That is enough. So that's good. That's perfect. So we'll do all of that. It's fun, you see. We're having a little bit of fun now because now we're actually building new equipment, which is absolutely wonderful. I hope I can pick this up. No, I can't. Right, now we should be able to build it. Let's go in here. I still don't know what this. This thing goes green, but I can't see the doors operating. Can you? So there might be a problem there with the old doors. Right. Whack that in. Yeah, because we haven't got that yet, have we? No. Right then, we've done that. We've got the old work terminal done. But obviously we can't do anything. We need to recruit one from the space station. Let's chat to this chap here, Mr. Talunda. Do you have it, friend? Their flesh, their pagdium? The overseer, something in a state of excitement, asked me for the... Oh, of course, I just used it up. Oh, you are a fool. Oh, why did you permit the sentinels to roam free while I, your friend, sit here starving? Okay, well, we already used it on that, didn't we? Well, we had to. I mean, I thought that was the whole point. Maybe it was going to give me one for free. Can I dismantle it? Actually, I might be able to do that. I wonder if I, let's have a look, see if we can dismantle it. So let's dismantle it. Is there a way to get the pugnium back? We do have the pugnium back. There we are. You see, that's easily solved. Although we may have to get some more to do the weapons thing now. Do you have it, friend? Their flesh, their pugnium? The overseer is something of a state... In something of a state of excitement, asked me for the pugnium. So, you do get your stuff back. You don't lose a single bit. You commence with a reward, as I knew they would. Oh, except we haven't got any room, but we're going to throw the rest of the pugnium. Actually, we can probably move that to the storage container. So now we can get that item, whatever it was. Friend, there is another mother. I gave you the means to create a weapons terminal, didn't I? Yet I do not see a Viking in residence. Does my help mean so little to you that you would tarry so? You must recruit. I should be saying it in his beaky voice. Does my help mean so little to you that you would tarry so? You must recruit an armourer before we can proceed. The overseer requires me to build a weapons store and recruit a Viking armourer to my base. So I'm going to accept that. Splendid. I do enjoy our Viking friends. We shall all live in harmony, I think. Oh, I've changed the accent once again. Now, is he going to give me whatever it was? I hope he does. I don't think he's given me what he was supposed to have given me. So maybe I didn't get it, unless it popped into my inventory when I didn't notice. But I'll tell you what we are going to do. We're going to plop this, which will immediately throw me up into the sky. No, actually, it's not me going up in the sky. It's an operations centre, and we know what they do. They give us plans. They give us recipes. I think it's an operations centre. Yeah, there you are. Manufacturing facility. Is there another one of those planetary charts? I thought I had two. What did he give me then? Cactic flesh? A geode? Forgot what this does. So I'm going to break it up. It's probably going to be cobalt or something. So we've got 20 pugdums, so we still need a little bit more. We've got an Atlas Pass 2. We can make. Let's see what it is to make that, to be honest. We need cadmium. Oh, it's a little bit tricky to get hold of, isn't it? I think I got some in my freighter, come to think of it. Or I've got it in one of those chests. Look at that. And we've got sack venom there. Oh, we could actually sell this sack venom. And we've actually got a wiring loom. Could have done with that earlier, couldn't we? We're going to analyse this. It's tritium, I think. I think it gives us tritium, so that's going to be very handy. Actually, where does it put it? Does it give it to me? I do not know. I presume it converted it to tritium and slammed it in here, did it? Or did it just... Yeah, I probably put it in there. I hope. Oh no, put it there. So we're going to put that into our ship of knowledge, just here. Yeah, now you notice now we've got higher amounts we can put in. Another thing that good old Strawberry did for us. Give us extra, you know what. I don't know. What is this? Oh, I thought I had a shield module. Let's have a look. No, I have not. Can I put anything in there? I can. Although, did I buy two of those for something? I may have. So let's look at the old technology. Or maybe this one. I may need those 2 batteries. Yeah, it's for that. So I need a wiring loom, and I've got one on my freighter. And I need 3 of those, and I need some chromatic metal. So I think, is there any copper on my freighter? No. Is there any copper on here? And no. We got some salvage data, so we could do some of that up. Does this need? Let's do our life support a minute. We've got very little oxygen. Oh no, we've got tons of oxygen coming right. So I could install this shield module at some point. So I may put that in a technology slot. Have I got a spare technology slot? No. So we'll do that at some point. So I think that is rather a good outlook, although we just can't do our weapons thing now, which is a bit of a shame. Our weapons module thing. Oh, hang on, we can. I know we can. So we just need 5 pugnium, would you believe, which is rather unfortunate. There's a little save point here, and then we're going to let's have a look at what can I sell. Is there anything I can sell at the station? Actually, we got some cadmium there, 37, but obviously that's not enough, isn't it? So what can I do? Where can I throw? Well, let me use up this salvage data first of all. Oh, oh, hang on. Before we do this, there was additional stuff to download, wasn't there, from the old base computer? So let's do that. It's slightly above the ground. It's a bit worrying. Automated recovery in progress. Automated recovery in progress. Data recovered 61%. Date new data available. Search archives. Entry 4925X follows. Having great success with advanced materials, able to far more efficient synthesis. It seems I can create pathway to materials from all over the system. Additional data available, construction logs recovered, blueprints reassembled and prepared for download. Search the construction database. Exosuit technology extracted, downloading plans. Personal upgrade module synthesized from data scraps. Excellent. Readable archive retrieval complete. Beginning defragmentation of next segment. Okay, what do we get? Life support module. Is that it? It's just that it. It's just that it. Unfortunately, just that one. Okay, but and then we can use up the salvage data stuff. Let's see if there's anything new. Indicate desired path, but it's always mainly to do the top one. Well, we've completely done that. I'm not going to do the wood. I might do a window though. Window will be rather nice. Oh no, I've already done window. What else can I do? I could do a window and a door. Metal frame used in base construction. So I could use that. Or I could keep some of these for when I get to the old big base. The old big place up in the sky. So I might do that actually. I might use that. So we can sell. Is there anything we can sell? Cactus flesh we can put in one of these storage modules. I know one of them got cactus stuff. Don't know why. There it is in there, so that gets rid of that. Any more of that funny old meat? Nope. I've got a few ancient keys, just in case I need them in a hurry. Yeah, this is the thing that was worth a ridiculous amount of money, by the way. Look at that. Oh, it's flickering a bit. 15 million for that one. Oh, Christ, this is a bit weird, isn't it? And 15 million for that. So, if anybody wants a few of those at 15 million a time, please let me know and I will promptly give that to you, because I don't want it. Because I'm a bit of an idiot. I want to throw things. I don't want a ridiculous amount of money. I want to make it myself. And alright, I may be a bit of an idiot to do that, but I do kind of want to make my own way in life, as I do in all kinds of things. Those would be rather handy, because I don't want to run out of fuel. Have I got any more of these growing things that are worth a lot of money? I'm gonna put, oops, I did not mean to do that. I did mean to put it at the top. Because let me put them in order of how much they're worth. He's 11,000, he's 12,000, and that's 9,000. So I'm going to move that one down, that one down, and the Gravitino ball, then the Sacman. So we've got them all in roughly. Because I like things to be. What's the word? I can't think of the word. I like things to be all in. You know, all in order, all in nice fuzzy order. There's some glass there, which might be handy. Fecium, we've got any fecium here. We could put the module in, although, so actually we could do more storage. Fill all these things up already. It would have been nice, Sean, if we could have put 10 in. That would have been rather nice, but let's not be greedy. He done a fair bit for us, old Sean. I'm going to put. Is there something I can put in there? What is this? I'm going to put that in the ship, I think. In fact, I'm going to put this in here. In fact, so now we've got a little bit of space. I can put that there. Can I install this thing? Can I, like? You can. The trouble is, I don't really want to put it in yet. I want to wait till I get an extra slot. So we're going to pick this up. And I think we're almost done for the day. I think we've done a few things. I still don't know how this door works, by the way. I'm presuming that opens it, but I don't know how you put a door in it. It's sort of baffling me, really, the old door business. I'm going to see if I can do a door here, but I need to cut away the land here, don't I? So I'm going to cut away the land a little bit. Make it look. Oops. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's rather big. Why will it not cut this away? Oh, I may have to. Forgot. I haven't got a. Let me get all this dehydrogen. That might be why I can't cut it away. I haven't got this stuff yet. Might as well get a load of dihydrogen while it's here. We'll need it at some point. We don't seem to need it much for our ship anymore, do we? It's because we got the recharger. This is what I mean about removing the grind from the game. It's made it much simpler for us. We're going to dig all around our building so that we can get access to it. Actually, we could do. Do you know what I was thinking of doing? And I might be a bit of a fool to do this, but I was thinking of doing a hobbit hole. I know it's a bit silly, but still. I just fancy it. I just fancy a hobbit hole. So I might do that on one planet. Maybe on that nice. It's just actually there is a planet that I've got where it's all lovely orange grass. It's quite nice. I think it's called Earth 2. This is my first base really. So, but I did find a nice peaceful planet. Called Earth 2. That may be like a little hobbit house there. That'd be rather nice, wouldn't it? That's a really hobbit houses, of course, unless you don't like hobbit houses, then it's rather a waste of time. But luckily, I love hobbit houses. I'm a little bit of a not a Hobbit man, but I like the old Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, all that stuff. I quite like it. Never seen these things open yet. Why has it got a power thing on it? I don't know why it's... I mean, it is generating, isn't it? It's storing power, I think. It says insufficient light. But I've never seen this thing open yet, and yet when somebody else has done it, is it maybe it's because it was on Xbox, or maybe on PS4 it's not working. Right, anyway, let's not waste time. We've rather wasted time. All this stuff, I'm just not really doing anything at the moment. It's rather boring. So I've got to construct. Oh, I've got to construct a medium refiner. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's see if we can construct a hang on. How do we do a medium refiner? First of all, we go to portable. Can we do a medium refiner? That's a portable one. How do we build a medium refiner? Although I may not have unlocked it yet, come to think of it. No, I don't think I've unlocked it yet. So, we won't do that one. I did the old fleet thing at some point, but last time it wasn't quite working right. So I'm going to wait for that patch first. I've got to hire an armourer, although we haven't got a thing made yet, so we need pugnium. So I think the next thing we should do is get the old pugnium. And we have to go to certain news of Noel's plan. So I'll tell you what, we could try and get the pugnium. But I don't think I've got anything that's going to tell me to get pugnium, is it? Got to build a weapons terminal, so maybe that will remind us, will it? Right, and then what we'll do, we'll get in here, although actually we'll get in here, do a save point, and I think that will do for this evening. We've had a jolly good run today. Succeeded, done quite a lot. We've got a couple of these things. We've got the pugnium, but unfortunately we built something with it. Destroyed it, so we give the pugnium back to him. But now we can't build the weapons unit, so we'll have to try and do that next time. So I hope you enjoyed today's show. I just don't think it's a show, is it? But if you did enjoy it, obviously give it a like, because I like the likes. They are very nice. And I'll see you next time. And if you like my stuff, obviously give me subscribe to my channel. That will be absolutely wonderful. I'll be highly delighted by that. So I will come up with number 14 next time, and we'll have lots of fun, I'm sure. So I will stop recording there, and I will see you again. Hello, hello, hello. What's going on? I don't know what I pressed then, but so I pressed something and it all went wrong. Okay, I'll see you next time. Okay, so goodbye for now. Look after yourself and take care. Bye-bye. Bye.